Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be my top 4 perfumes, 1 perfume per season. And this is a tag video that was created by Tera Michelle, Opinionated Scents. And it was actually a really fun one to kind of narrow down. So I did do a video similar to this over a year ago. It was 8 perfumes, day or night, 2 perfumes per season. So 2 perfumes per season, 1 for the daytime and 1 for the nighttime. And it made it a little bit easier. This one was a little bit harder because it was 1 perfume per season that can take you from day to night. So it had to be something that you can use in any scenario, any situation, a funeral, a wedding, going into the office, brunch, anything. That's the perfume you get for the season. But before we get into the list, if you guys saw my last video, I did mention that I was going to be shouting out some of my favorite jewelry companies. I am going to be having a holiday gift buying idea video coming very soon. I already planned it. I already have a box filled with perfume, body care, and then I'm also going to be featuring some jewelry ideas. So that video is coming, but I wanted to go ahead and shout out Jeulia Jewelry. They're actually the first jewelry company that reached out to me that wanted to work with me when I started my YouTube channel. They're a company that I probably have the most jewelry from, not only from them sending me a few pieces, but I've bought quite a few pieces from them as well, as my mom has purchased from them and even Dennis has purchased from them. Today I wanted to highlight this beautiful feather bracelet. And what I love about the bracelets from Jeulia is it has this kind of adjustable part here. I have small wrists. It's the only small part on my body is my wrist and my fingers. So I love their bracelets because of that. I do like to layer pieces together. So I did layer it with this turquoise bracelet that they sent me. And I am going to be picking up the feather ring. I really like this set because it has both gold and silver so that you can kind of mix match your jewelry if you want to wear gold and silver at the same time. I think it's a really nice way to kind of pair your pieces together. So thank you Jeulia Jewelry for sending me this stunning bracelet. I also have on their Becky earrings. I did purchase these a couple months back and they've quickly become one of my favorites. I also have this beautiful pear set that Dennis got me. I had actually saw this featured in Maria's video and fell in love with it, and I sent it to Dennis and he did surprise me with it. I will have all their information linked down in the description box below. Go ahead and check them out, and I will also have a code that you can use for 15% off. But let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so first we're gonna start with winter. With winter here in Florida, we definitely don't get in the freezing temperatures, but it's cold for us. So when picking a winter scent, I still didn't want to go too deep. Like for example, Angel, which I did feature in my video last time. I wanted something that was intense and deeper for winter, but at the same time, not anything gourmand. I didn't pick gourmand because gourmand isn't something I can wear every day. I wanted them to be more signature scent. So I almost picked See the Eau de Parfum. But in this world of make-believe where you're only getting 1 perfume, I did pick a discontinued perfume. Because honestly, any perfumes anybody picks can get discontinued. So I, at the last minute, switched it to See Intense. And that's only because for winter time, I wanted something intense. I wanted something that leaves an amazing sillage, and I just wanted something with a little bit of oomph. So this is the strongest perfume I would say out of all of them, even though all of these leave a scent trail. They all do. I would just say if you're gonna be in an area, because again, it's your signature scent. So if I'm gonna go into the office, I would spray less. But since it's my office and I know how everyone is, I would spray normal. This is See Intense by Giorgio Armani. And this is described as fruity, woody, floral, soft, spicy, aromatic, green, vanilla, citrus, patchouli, and rose. This has top notes of black currant, cassis, freesia, mandarin orange, and bergamot. Middle notes of May rose, osmanthus, neroli, artemisia. Base notes of vanilla, patchouli, woody notes, and ambroxan. This is a very well blended fruity floral. It's considered a Shipra. So I'm learning that perfumes with the top note of black currant, like Montpellier, the Sea Line, even though the Eau de Parfum doesn't list it, I still get it. They have a boozy wineness to my nose and on my skin. So a lot of times when I'm describing these perfumes, I think it's the blackcurrant with all the other notes. They just come off kind of boozy to me. Again, I was gonna pick C. I do find this one to be a little bit more office friendly. Right now, I'm not even in the office, and when I do go back, I go in twice a week for 4 hours only. So I'm okay with this one. But both of these are sexy. They're both sensual. But I decided to go with the Intense because while this is sexy, flirty, it's a little more powdery to me. This is like the woman in those stockings with the clips. Yeah. This is your sexy femme fatale. And it's one that if I'm going out into the office, I'd spray less, but spray a little bit more, and this will take me out into the night. And that's why I paired this up with winter, because it is a little bit more of a projection monster. This perfume has an amazing sillage. I first smelled this perfume on a coworker of mine, and I always knew when she came into the office because she would leave this scent through the halls and through the kitchen. So that is what I picked for winter. And again, that is C Intense by Giorgio Armani. Okay, so next we have spring. And I think you guys kind of know what's gonna be spring if you've been watching my videos from the beginning. It's a top 10 for life for me. But that is Delina by Parfums. And this is your soft, spicy, tart rose scent. It's a masterpiece to me. It is mass appealing. There have been perfumes that have come out that people have compared to this, who have been created by none other than Quentin Biche himself. But this is, to me, the formula he perfected, and he hasn't taken it into anything else. So like, for example, Angel Nova, he collaborated on that one as well. And while it has Delina touches, nothing touches this masterpiece. So Delina is described as rose, floral, fruity, fresh, musky, green, aromatic, powdery, tropical, and woody. I wouldn't really say it's tropical to my nose. There is a greenness to this one. And I wouldn't say it's necessarily fruity. It's more of your tart, fruity scent. This one has top notes of lychee, rhubarb, bergamot, nutmeg, middle notes of Turkish rose, peony, musk, petalia, vanilla, and base notes of cashmere, cedar, Haitian vetiver, and incense. And this, like all the ones I'm going to talk about, are extremely blended. They're all perfumes that I might pick up a few notes, but I don't pick up like the nutmeg, or I don't really pick up like an incense scent. It's something kind of spicy and smoky about it. But I do get like a muskiness. I do get like a tartness from the lychee rhubarb combo. There is kind of like this citrus opening, but not overly citrus. Again, this perfume is extremely blended. And I've always said that if I had to put Delina in a season, it would be spring. It's just perfect. So again, that is Delina by Parfums, and this is my scent for spring. All right, summertime. So I think you guys already know, if you watch my videos, what my summertime scent is going to be. And I did go into my collection. I'm like, okay, you've picked up some amazing summer scents. Versace Versance. I love Dylan Blue. I'm like, there's got to be a favorite. But this is a perfume that you can honestly tell me that it's the perfume I'm going to be stuck with for the rest of my life. Kind of like these other ones, and I'm not going to get tired of it. I know it because it's been in my collection for the last decade, and that is Aqua de Joya by Giorgio Armani. I've had this perfume again for the last decade. I've never not had it since 2011. I've always had this scent. This is like my 4th bottle. Oh my goodness. And it's just something I know I'm not gonna get tired of. It's very fresh for summer, especially our summers that they get in the high 90s, record hundreds. This is something that's not going to be bothersome. It's another one that, to me, performs well. All of these perfumes perform well, because that was another thing I wanted. I wanted something that not only would I not get tired of, but it performs well throughout the whole day. This is one that I know on some people doesn't perform very well, but this is like my top complimented perfume. This is one that a coworker of mine, when I used to wear it back in the day, like every day when it was my signature scent, he said he always knew when I got into work before him, because I would leave this scent in the stairwell. So he always knew, oh, Becky's here. I don't know if maybe the newer formulation doesn't perform as well. I did buy a 30 ml of it so that I can test those out. But this one is like a 10 plus perfume. And if I get my clothes and my hair, it stays in my clothes and my hair until I wash my clothes and wash my hair. So this perfume in this bottle performs very well on me. But this is described as aromatic, citrus, green, sweet, fresh, floral, white floral, fresh, spicy, woody, and vanilla. And this has top notes of Amalfi lemon, mint, middle notes of jasmine, peony, pink pepper, base notes of Virginia cedar, French labdanum, and brown sugar. And this is another one that, besides the top notes, because I do get the lemon and the mint in the opening, everything else is blended, and this is all about the accords. I never really get the vanilla accord or the brown sugar. This is citrus and mint in the opening, and then it's just a beautiful, fresh, floral scent. A little sporty. It is one that you can dress up if you rock the right outfit. But yeah, this one you could dress up or down. I would say out of all the ones I'm going to mention, this one is a little bit more casual, but if you spray heavy, I don't know, it just gives it something that makes it more of a signature scent and one that you can dress up. Because again, this used to be my signature scent. So I wore this all the time, whether it was a wedding or an event or anything, I wore this scent. And I always got a compliment when I wore this one out. Again, my summertime fragrance is Aqua de Joya by Giorgio Armani. So now for my fall time scent. I feel like you guys can probably guess this because it's quickly become a favorite of mine. But I actually switched it up at the last minute. And you might be surprised to see this perfume back in my collection, which I have a video on that coming up. But that is Libre Intense by Saint Laurent. You guys know that this is my favorite. And this was going to be the scent. But I actually wore this scent a couple of times before my anniversary. And as I was wearing it, I kind of started missing the vanilla tonka bean combo that's in the Intense. And it's subtle, it's not a big difference, but it was different enough that I actually missed it in this scent. Yeah, this one's more citrus, a little bit more lavender, more edgy. And this one's cozy, smoother, and a touch sweeter. Perfect for Florida fall. So Dennis's mom always gets me and Dennis a Kohl's gift card for our anniversary. It's like, I don't know, her tradition. And Dennis always gives me his card because, you know, we don't really shop at Kohl's, but I always get fragrance there. Their fragrance selection isn't very large, but recently they teamed up with Sephora, or they partnered with Sephora, and their fragrance selection is actually a lot bigger now. Still, you don't get the full Sephora selection, but you get a lot more of the designer, whereas to me, Kohl's had more celebrity and more of their popular designer. You get at least the new releases. So this year she upped our gift card because it was our 10-year anniversary, and I was able to get this and Beyond Romance for free. So I did go ahead and add this one back into my collection, and I'm super happy I did because this is that touch of sweetness that I needed to create kind of that fall feeling. Now, both of these perfumes remind me of the holidays. I've mentioned that in past videos, but this one gives me just a little bit more of that fall feeling that I like. So this one is described as vanilla, white floral, sweet lavender, aromatic, citrus, amber, powdery, floral, and animalic. This has top notes of lavender, mandarin orange, bergamot, middle notes of lavender, Tunisian orange blossom, jasmine sambac, and orchid, and base notes of Madagascar vanilla, tonka bean, ambergris, and vetiver. And this is a scent that you can wear into the office. It's one that you can wear from day to night, especially fall. And it's one that I can wear every day in fall and not get tired of it. There are, again, gourmand scents that I have to be in the mood for. This one creates that feeling of fall for me, but without being in a genre that I need to be in a mood for. I can wear this one every day and be content. So that is the reason why I picked Yves Saint Laurent's Libre Intense for fall. So those are my top 4 picks, 1 perfume per season. I'm gonna go ahead and tag a few ladies below that I haven't seen do this video yet. I think it's really fun, especially when you take into consideration that it's a perfume you're gonna be wearing for 3 months, because pretty much that's what each season lasts. Also taking into consideration, is it something that you can wear day in and day out? So while it was a little harder than my video that I did last year, it wasn't also that extremely hard, because there are only so many perfumes that I could again wear all the time. So these are definitely perfumes that I think are signature scent worthy, that if I got stuck even wearing either of these for a whole year, I could do it. So let me know in the comments below, what is your number 1 perfume for each season? But that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.